Yeah.
Although it is it's literally deep space between Vegeta and Microtech, so
Oh, wow.
I'd be surprised if
So,
anybody
so
crashes into it.
there's a little trick you could do, but it takes a while, right? So, for example, the caterpillar, stick a razor on it, or stick a bloody. Best idea is like a little Merlin or something like that, and stick that in the back of it, right? Then
How do you,
when you go
what do
to
you mean?
blow the craft up, take the Merlin out, park it beside it, blow the craft up, and then just fly straight back to Vegeta. It's
Oh,
Yeah.
just
yeah,
outside
yeah.
with it. It
Yeah,
saves you backspace and stuff. It.
yeah, because I think the last time this happened, I was in the hangar and I just self-destructed the ship. It's just like, fuck it, I'll just run away and hide in the hangar while it beeps.
There was a guy talking about how he used to do his ASD runs, and he'd have 8 Merlins in his Polaris, and he would just keep reaping. So when he died, he would just backspace back to his Polaris, jump in his Merlin, jump into the SD. Because that was before they let you actually respawn in the place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
because I think for me, I ended up back in fucking New Garbage.
heck
The
yeah,
thing
dude.
is, I find you didn't really need many crafts there now. It's easy to get through them at the minute. Just broken apart.
Yeah, I got the F7, the Cutlass military grade, and I think I got my F7's military grade as well. And I got the Sul Yen the other day.
So I'm
It,
still having this issue where, like, even like mid quantum jump, and then my ship shuts down, and like it opens all exterior doors, turns the lights on, drops the landing gear. Like it does
what?
loads of different inputs, and I'm not touching anything.
What
Like
the
I
heck?
it
think
was really
what
weird.
I think might be happening, it sounds silly, but something's causing a stutter on your hardware. So it's doing like a USB disconnect reconnect really fast. And I was thinking there's getting the controls stuck and it's doing something weird.
Wow,
Because this game can mess with your USBs. It
that
really
is a
can.
weird one. I've never heard of that.
The only
Yeah.
things
There's a
USB
couple of
that
people have keyboard issues, sorry, like where you get a stuck key, but even though it's not physically stuck, it's just
yeah,
because the game received the input, then lost its USB signal with
yeah,
the input pressed. It's just the game. Like it's weird.
yeah, because I was doing a real long quantum earlier. It was like fucking 80 gigamummies,
Mm.
and it stopped me. Like I think it was like 12 GM away from Microtech. But I was like, oh fuck it, I've got a few minutes, and my washing machine had just finished, so I was like, I'll take the washing out, get it on the air and whatnot. So I was stood there like folding laundry, and I was watching. I could see my monitor, and it was like it jumping between first and third person. The exterior doors would all open, the lights would come on. You know, it was just, and then it would go back to first person, and then it would go into quantum nav mode, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I'm not even near the computer. Like what the hell's going on? It was just,
Something's causing ghost inputs for sure.
yeah. Because like the only things USB that are plugged in are my keyboard, my mouse, and my joysticks. That's it.
Mm.
I've even taken out the spare USB-C that I use for my Xbox controller. There's nothing else plugged in.
That's a weird one.
Mm. I wonder, is it dependent on the speed of the USB that certain things are plugged into? That be a bit
I've
different.
heard people say that. Someone put a post up saying no matter what you do in Star Citizen, if your polling rate's above 250 hertz, you can't play the game. Which is really funny because the polling rate on my mouse is 1,000 and it has been since I got the game. I've never
Like
changed the setting.
there, I'm mid quantum jump again after it threw me out last time, and I'm like 30 GMs from Microtech, and my exterior doors have all just opened. I'm still quantum jumping, but all my doors have opened on the caterpillar. So I'm like, I'm not even pressing it. It's so weird.
Weird.
It's ghost inputs for some reason.
Yeah, the worst one's when
Think
you're
so?
landing on a planet. You're coming down, and you're like, 300 meters from the ground, and it's like systems off. It's like, oh shit,
Oh
that's
no.
part of the back, and your ship's just falling dead.
Yeah.
It's like fuck, and you're like all part of thrusters, like get up, get up, get up. It's like,
You know what I would say would probably be something worth doing?
what's that?
Double checking the controller software for your sticks, but also it's a pain in the ass, but reset the game key
Sift around all the
bindings
doors
and
again.
go through them again. Because it
Yeah,
could be either a ghost input or even something as stupid as it's for some reason thinking your throttle is like your door opening. So when it's opening your doors, it's taking you out of quantum because I mean
I,
it's like
I was thinking
uh,
that. So what I do now is when I quantum jump, I pull the throttle back so that it's off all the way back, just in case. But it still does it. So then I've tried it like midway up, and I've tried it all the way forward. Doesn't really matter. Like there, it's just jump to third person and drop me out of quantum and turn my
Right.
lights off. Like,
Do us a favour, unplug your joysticks and try playing just keyboard and mouse for 20 minutes and see if it does it
see
still.
if it works.
If it still does it, then it's not your joysticks. Then do the other way around. Just use your joysticks for a bit, unplug your keyboard and mouse.
It's just
And if it
literally as
still does it, then it's something else, somewhere
yeah,
deeper.
literally as I stood up there in the chair, it's turned everything off on the ship and dropped my landing gear. What the hell? But then, like, the thing is, I've trawled the internet looking for like a Reddit post or something that somebody's had a similar issue.
I didn't realize actually to run this script.
Actually, you know what you could probably check? As soon as it happens, press your tilde key to bring up the console and just see what inputs it should say what's happening, like what inputs are getting pushed on. Like, it'll not say key pressed, but it'll say like opened exterior, animation, or something like that. You know, there might be something just before that where it tells you what happened.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe he could just install a keylogger on his own computer to see if he could log what keys are being pushed, what's going on.
So at the minute, it says physics instance stats end, and then it says it's like notice all in brackets, loads of them, and it's like vehicle control flow, C vehicle initiative, lambda operator over client, rapid control token for drink caterpillar, blah blah blah. And the next one is jump drive requesting state change, and then jump drive state changed, and then stream started. What? And then update group cache start, and then
Be
update
right
group
back,
cache
y'all.
success.
You have an Xbox controller plugged in, you don't, do you?
No, it's not plugged in. It's sat
Right.
on the desk, but it's not plugged in. I even took out the cable that it would use for it, so it's not taking an empty USB, as it were. It's not taking up space. But yeah, then the last two are jump drive requesting state change, and then jump drive state changed. It says now idle. Right, I've unplugged the sticks anyway, so if I fucking need to remember all the keyboard controls now.
Do you have anything on your sticks, like a custom bind that does left click on your mouse?
Does left click, yeah, trigger, like shoot.
Right, so if you catch trigger, that'll take you out of quantum as well.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So like even when I was AFK, it doesn't.
Oh yeah, you were aware. Yeah, sorry. You
Yeah,
were
I
aware.
was stood at the other end of the room. So
The ones taking the mic and plug the USB wireless dongle into the back of your computer, and they're sitting outside pressing buttons for a laugh.
yeah, they've connected a fucking wireless Xbox
Yeah,
controller or something.
that could be a good shout, you know. Hopefully, it's not like your neighbour's got a similar keyboard running on the same frequency and it's
Well,
getting some kind of weird inputs.
all my stuff's wired for that
Yeah.
reason. But it's like I'm wondering, is there a way to? Let me see. Let's
It
see
would
the
never
terminal.
happen because of encryption, but still, that'd
Yeah.
be hilarious.
Let me just check. What am I looking for?
Run this every single time.
Devices.
Or I can attach the script to the executable.
Right, I'm going to knock the Bluetooth off on the computer.
Maybe the BIOS stabilized the memory, but there is still an issue with the memory, and it's gobbling some of the stuff.
Under input, it's got G502 Hero, which is the Logitech mouse. Is that 502?
I don't know. It'll be on the bottom of your mouse.
Yeah, G502. Yeah. So that's the mouse. Then there's two that say HID keyboard device, and then there's my actual keyboard, HyperX Alloy FPS mechanical game keyboard.
Yeah, what you'll probably find when you unplug your keyboard, that'll be the HID keyboard device. It'll just have multiple controllers.
Yeah, so the one that actually has the name, the HyperX, disappears.
Yeah.
The other two HID ones stay there.
Just temporarily disable them and then plug your keyboard back in and see if it works okay. But it might need them HID devices.
It just says remove when I click on it.
And have a disabled device.
It's not disable, it just says remove. Well, the mouse is listed under input, but then down the bottom there's other devices, and it's listed again now.
Virtual keyboard. So if you use assistive technologies, you can bring up an on-screen keyboard. That's one of the HIDs. Not sure what the other one is though. Probably something like that, but it'll be some kind of pop-up keyboard
Is there a way
for
to
touch screen modes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't use anything else. So is there a way to find that, or like?
You would just type on-screen keyboard in settings. I think that's literally what the HID keyboard is.
I'm trying to type, and I'm like, oh yeah, unplug my keyboard.
Sorry, yeah.
No,
Sorry, yeah, I do believe that's what the HID device is.
Hi, I'm back.
keyboard.
Welcome back, sir.
Keys off. Filter keys off. Toggle keys off. Screen keyboard off. Underline access keys off. Everything's off. The only thing that's on is use print screen. Print screen key to open screen capture.
No, all them settings are fine. You don't need to change any of them settings.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with that. I was saying it was just in the device manager, the HID device is an on-screen keyboard. Even though you haven't got it running, it's there just in case you ever need to use on-screen keyboard.
Hypothetically, if I were to remove both of them, would that be
Shouldn't cause any issues because you've got a physical keyboard.
Yeah.
It'll just turn off the touch compatibility for an on-screen touch keyboard.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Remove both of those.
Yeah, I do believe when you put the operating system into tablet mode, it does have another type of on-screen keyboard, and it's not the normal assistive on-screen.
Yeah, I've switched the keyboard and mouse, and the ship will turn left or right, but it won't go up and down. I can't pitch up or down.
Pitch up and down is up and down arrow
On the mouse.
on the
Keyboard.
keyboard. Yeah.
Those aren't doing anything.
Oh, so have you tapped Z? Are you in headlock?
No.
Can you share your screen? And I'll be able to work.
Yeah.
Oh, pay attention. This is tech support happening right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, you can move left or right. But if we go up and down, it doesn't do anything. Pitch. If it taps ahead, it then free look, which I knew that.
Yeah, so if you look, right, move your mouse again. So right, what you need to do is at the minute you're in
Nav.
hang on, because you use sticks, you've got a specific mode. You need to switch that mode over.
Then it get into settings, game settings.
2 seconds. It is in game settings, but I need to load the game up to help you find. Actually,
Alright.
go to game settings. Go to controls. Let me think. It's vehicle movement, I believe. Key bindings.
Keybound.
Advanced. Vehicle movement, I believe. Flight movement, maybe flight movement. Let's have a quick look here. Cycle mouse mode to V-Joy relative. See it? That one?
This? Yeah.
Yes. Set that to the del key. D-E-L key. Right, now go escape.
Escape's not-
Yeah, you can do it like that if you want. Yeah. Now press your delete key once. And move your mouse.
No.
Press your delete key again and then move your mouse.
It's not.
2 seconds. Press. Loads of information missing. Can you look at one of your screens? Go to configuration. The MFD screens on the ship.
Yeah.
Configuration. Go to HUD and turn all the sliders.
Hold on, even zooming in and out on those. Normally I zoom in so you can see them better, but it won't let me zoom in. Oh, it's not. Hold on. Configuration.
Then HUD at the top. And then them bottom 3 sliders.
Turn them all on.
Yep. Just so I can see what systems are running on your. Right, so you've got ESP and you've got coupled on. You're a nav QT, right?